part of?
I'm a part of a lot of organizations. I'm part of CHAM Deliverance Ministry. That's C-H-A-M, CHAM Deliverance Ministry. And we've been a ministry organizing homeless people to fight for their rights for about 25 years now in San Jose. I'm also part of a group called Affordable Housing Network, and we do similar stuff. We do more organizing tenants, and so we organize people that are going to fight for renters' rights, fight against evictions, and things like that. So, you know, this is Silicon Valley. This is the worst place for housing in the whole world, except for Oakland and San Francisco. But the whole Bay Area it's killing people. It's no joke. People are dying. People are ending up homeless. People are dying homeless. People are just being kicked to the curb. This is people who built this whole part of the country. People who built the shipyards here. People who built the cities and the roads. And they and their children are just being pushed out. If you don't have a little technology thing or an invention, or you're not making an Apple computer, they don't want you here anymore. And it's wrong. It's wrong. Because, you know, we're part of a ministry, and when we're part of a ministry, we believe it's about all of the people. It's not about just me. You know, life is supposed to be about lifting up our brothers and sisters all together. That's the way we cooperate. It's about cooperation. It's about joy. It's about caring for each other. This is what we're taught from the Bible, and everything in society is doing the opposite now. It's saying kick people out, evict them. If they can't pay the rent, tell them to get lost. If they can't, if they can't make the payment, if they don't live up to the way your landlord wants you to look or something like that, they just tell you to get lost. So that's what we're fighting for here. So we're fighting for a society where people can live in peace and people can contribute to society. That's all people want, is a chance to contribute. And society is just shutting the door. We had San Jose, up until last December, we had the largest homeless camp in the United States. Did you ever hear about that?
That's the jungle, quote unquote, racist, classist name. Can you tell us about that? What happened?
The city, first of all, the city's been pushing people down into the creeks for decades in San Jose. If you didn't have a place to stay, they'd make you go stay down in the creek. Why? Because nobody would see you down there. You're out of sight. It's, again, they don't want to look at people, so they put people out of sight. So they put them down by the creek. And then there got to be so many people down there that it became a news story, and they called it the jungle. And so what they did is they went in there and they said, we're going to solve this, we're going to house everybody. So they gave out some vouchers, and they housed a few of the people, but not all of the people. And then they went in with bulldozers and just tore down everything. That in December, in the middle of a rainstorm. It was raining all week, and they went in and just tore it down. So it's wrong. And that's how they treat people. It's not right. We were down at City Council yesterday fighting to tighten up our rent control, and they were telling them, we don't want people like that. That's what they said. We don't want people like that. We have to give our landlords the right to evict people more easily, because we want to get rid of them because people have criminal tendencies.
Well, what is this?
It's wrong. It's mistreatment. It's oppression. So that's why we're here.
Why did you feel the need for your organization to be here today?
Well, this is a chance to get together with other organizations, to network around the Bay Area, to get stronger, to build ties, to work together. This injustice that we're fighting is bigger than any one city or any one organization. So that's why we have to get out here and really work together with others. That's why it's really glad that we've got all these groups here, and then we can get together and strengthen ourselves. Because our problem is we end up being too isolated. When we're isolated, because the people, there's more of us than there is of them, but we're not organized, so we have to get organized. That's why we're here.
That's why you're here today. Can you describe the situation with homeless people in San Jose?
They had a big news story a couple of days ago because they said the homeless count went down, But, you know, they manipulate a lot of those figures. Those figures, even the people who are the housing bureaucrats in San Jose say those figures really don't mean anything because you still have thousands of homeless people. They said it went down 15%. But to me, it goes up a little, it goes down a little. They still are not doing what needs to be done to end homelessness. To end homelessness is not hard. You just put people into housing. There's actually enough housing already in the Bay Area for all the homeless people, but there's people that own 2 or 3 or 10 houses, and they won't let anybody live. They'd rather keep them empty than allow human beings to live in them. Hey, Kumi.
All right, thank you.